you look at it as it's closer to you, you'll see it's almost got a dent in its belly. That's because this particular model had the bomb doors removed, and underneath you'll see a couple of sort of triangular shaped things hanging underneath it. Well, this is the Dam Busters configuration Lancaster. You can tell that because not only has it got the gear underneath it to spin up the bouncing bomb, and in order to make it bounce they had to put backspin on it, a bit like Andy Murray in tennis in Wimbledon at the moment, but they also removed the top gun turret to save weight. Now it's followed into the air by a standard setup of Lancaster which has the bomb doors and the top turret, so you can see the difference between the two. Now the first one as it comes round is in the configuration as you would have seen in the movie The Dam Busters, which apparently they're going to remake, and it's going to be historically inaccurate. Now these two Lancasters often are seen together, and it's unusual in the sense it's the only time you'll see two Lancasters other than the last flying show season, because the Battle of Britain Memorial flight has one Lancaster. The only other flying Lancaster in the world is normally operated over in Canada, and it came across to demonstrate with the BBMF airplane. And for the first time in goodness knows how many years, the two have been seen together. But you get it here at Woodspring. As you can see, even large models like this, and they're about 17-foot wingspan, are getting thrown about quite a lot in this turbulent weather. But Andy and Steve have been flying together for such a long time. But they make flying these iconic models look pretty simple to us ordinary flyers. The original aircraft was designed as a twin-engine aeroplane, and it had 3 fins instead of the 2. It was called the Manchester. They had so many problems with the engines, we decided to re-engine it with 4 Rolls-Royce Merlin engines and get rid of the central fin. So the Manchester became the Lancaster and became the most famous RAF bomber of World War II. The designer of Avro at the time, Frank Chadwick, did a wonderful job on this aeroplane. Biggest bomb capacity, longest range, and of course is a fitting memory to the guys at Bomber Command who lost so many of their fellows during World War II. It was often expected that less than 40%, 50% might return from some of the early raids, which is why the Royal Air Force moved to night flying. But even so, the German anti-aircraft fire was so effective that it still paid an enormous price for the bravery of the young men. And I think most of them were around 18, 19, 20, and by the time they were about 21, 22 they would have flown several years and would have been quite senior in Bomber Command because so many had been killed. When I see these planes flying, it really makes the hairs on my neck stand up. It really is quite special. And of course we have had the privilege of having the full-size Lancaster fly here at Woodspring in the past. Most amazing experience having to commentate on it.
No.
Oh no.
I've just had a message from Marietta. The tenants at 156
Maybe.
Just wheels down now for coming in for a landing. Obviously on the next circuit.
Oh yeah, yeah. Right. Steve bringing in the standard Lancaster for landing. Sorry, that's Andy with the Dambusters version, I think. Yes. Cut the corner. Steve bringing in the standard now. Think you agree, ladies and gentlemen, that's fabulous. Brilliant couple of flying slots.